Hey Toolerinos, this is a Harbor Freight tire pressure gauge and filler, right? It's supposed to have a tire chuck on that end, and hook this up to your compressor and push the button and push the lever, and you put air in your tire, and then this is the gauge you have to use. Look at it, it goes up to 220 psi. Now my tires only go up to like 32, 36. If you're filling up a donut, spare, you might go up to 60. But it's just a tiny portion of this gauge. I don't know if tractor trailers typically go to a lot higher pressure, but most people aren't going to high pressure with a tire. So this gauge seems like a complete, utter wrong choice for a tire pressure gauge or a tire filling tool. So I tried to replace this gauge, but I have not figured out how to get the gauge out of there. It does not appear to want to turn. I don't know what the deal is with it, so I kind of gave up on changing that. But what we did was we took the tire chuck part off the end, and we just screwed it onto this nice big old gauge. So now this is a tire pressure checker, and you have this nice big beautiful gauge. It only goes up to 100, which again is more than you need, but way better than 220. And so you have this nice big increments to look at and easy to read. Maybe that's just my old man showing, I guess, because I don't want to have to try to read the tiny numbers and the tiny tick marks on this gauge. So am I alone in this? Do you guys like the little gauge with the extra high numbers that are useless? Or am I onto something? So here's a quick little shot of a clean spot. Making progress. Yeah, I just shot that. So I was going to go through these sockets, but I see a ruler. There was a clean spot under the ruler. Let's see if we can find out what this is. Aha! It's a Starrett! Woohoo! I found a rusty gem hiding on my own workbench. This is gonna get degreased and soaked in evaporust. See if it is all pitted and nasty, or if it's actually still nice. We'll find out. Hey Toolerinos, here's a little shop tip for you. As I was cleaning up around here, I came across some relatively short and useless pieces of network cable. And this is the kind that goes inside the walls. It is solid core. It is not the flexible patch cable. And so I'm cutting it to lengths and push in from one end to get it start to stick out a little bit on that end, and then grip it with needle nose and pull it, and then you end up with a bunch of twisted 2 copper line twist ties. So for tying things up, helping organize stuff, twist ties are helpful, and so make your own from some scrap wire. Use what you got. Alright, so here I've got all the twist ties cut. Because the loops were different lengths, I have some that are a bit longer and some that are a little bit shorter for different size jobs. And I wanted to point out this handy thing here. I think I got it at like the houseplants type section at a Home Depot or something. And it's got a spool of twist tie, plastic coated, and it has this little handy cutter. So you pull out as much as you want. I'm just leaving a little piece here to demonstrate the cutter. You push down and it slices it right off, so that you can make your own length twist ties as much as you need. It's getting there. It's about 2/3 of the way cleaned off. Still that side to do. Lots of hardware and stuff to sort through. I do have little piles of things that still need to find a home, but it's definitely coming along. So happy spring, everybody! Hey Toolerinos, I happened to be going through a box of stuff from my uncle, and there was an awful lot of pipe wrenches in the box. And I saw these bright orange ones, and right away I thought, oh, are these rigid, you know, made in Elyria, Ohio? No, it says Ohio Forge, 18-inch. Ohio Forge. Ohio Forge. And I thought, well, that's weird. I've seen the red ones at Harbor Freight that just say heavy duty on them. So I don't know where these came from. Oh, yeah. Heavy duty China. So I don't know if these were before the red ones or after the red ones at Harbor Freight. I don't know if these didn't come from Harbor Freight. I don't know, but you know, I'm from the Pittsburgh area, and I'm really upset about all the Pittsburgh branded stuff at Harbor Freight that has nothing to do with Pittsburgh. And now I see this, and you know, they're basically knocking off rigid because it's in Elyria, Ohio. So you know, I'm not keeping these. I don't want them in my shop. I don't really want anyone to use them. I don't know. I guess I could donate them. Habitat for Humanity or something. So let's see how it compares. I don't actually have a 18-inch rigid handy, but I do have my 18-inch Craftsman handy. And so, just for giggles, I was screwing these things up and down and looking at the numbers. And if you look in there, you know, where's that little flashlight? So you see them right at the half-inch mark. There's the line right there. And on this one, let's find the half-inch mark. No, well, that's weird. It's pretty big already. Now there's the half-inch. I don't see the line yet. Oh, okay, there's the line. Okay, so there's the half-inch line on the Ohio Forge made in China, and there's the half-inch line on the Craftsman. So, doesn't seem right. Look how big that jaw is. So I got out a piece of half-inch pipe. That jaw setting is supposed to grip that pipe? No way. I don't think that would even grip a 3/4. But will the Craftsman grip it? Oh, it's close. So, let's see. Is my hand strong enough to hold it? There you go. It grips it. This? No way. So, I know you don't have to go by the numbers, but if they're going to design and make something, you'd think they'd make it right. Does that make that a Tolution? I mean, it's a usable tool, just the numbers aren't in the right place. So it's a usable Tolution. I guess it's a new category. I don't know. Yep, they're out of here. Alright, Toolerinos, I'm going to donate these pipe wrenches to Habitat for Humanity because they're still functional pipe wrenches. But I don't like that they say Ohio Forge on them, so I'm going to take it off. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, mission accomplished. The Ohio forge has been ground off, so no one else will mistake these for rigid. I just say the size, heavy duty, China. Alright, I feel better. Well, Toolerinos, March is definitely going out like a lion around here. I didn't think the snow would actually stick, but it's still coming. I'm sure it'll melt within a few days, but a frozen chop.